Class 7, Chapter 4, Heat, dated 26 May 2020. Hello students, welcome you back to the science class. I hope you all are doing good. So dear students, as you all know that we have completed Chapter 3, that is fiber to fabric, in our previous class. Yes? So today in this video, or rather in this session, we are going to start with the new chapter. Alright, but the new chapter only introduction I'm going to give you. Clear? That is the chapter preview. And I'm going to give you about the different concepts which we are going to touch in this chapter. Is that clear? So before that, let us look the objectives of our session. So the objectives are to make the students aware with the various concepts which they will be getting in the chapter. Students would able to distinguish between hot and cold objects. Students would able to connect all the concepts in a systematic manner from the first to the end. Their thinking skills would increase, which in turns will help them to connect the real life situations with the various concepts of the chapter. Students, let's start with the new chapter, that is heat. Alright, and I'm sure that every one of us knows the literal meaning of the word heat, isn't it? But now how do we start? Clear? So let's think of one situation. If somebody is down with fever, or if you fall ill with fever, and if suppose you touch your body at that point of time, what you will feel? You will find that your body is hot. Yes, isn't it? So supposing if you are allowed to touch, or if you touch somehow a hot cup of coffee or tea, how do you feel at that point of time? You feel it to be very hot. Yes. So this hotness is nothing but it's a sense which we get or which we feel. Okay, when we touch some hotter object. Clear? So in this chapter, we shall be discussing about the different aspects of heat. Okay, how to measure the degree of hotness. All those kind of things we shall be discussing in this chapter. Now let's have the preview of the chapter. I mean to say the different concepts which we are going to touch in this chapter. Alright, so just look towards the blackboard, children. So the chapter which we are going to start in this week, or rather which we will be discussing throughout the week, is heat. Clear? So under this heat topic, we will come across various subtopics, right? So we will discuss about difference between hot and cold. Okay? Difference between hot and cold. How hot an object is, or how cold an object is. So we shall be discussing that concept. Clear? The next we will discuss about the measuring temperature. Alright, we will be discussing about measuring temperature. How we will able to find out whether how much a body is, what is the degree of hotness of a body. So those kind of things will come under the measuring temperature part. Then we will discuss about how to read a thermometer. I'm sure that all of you are aware of this word thermometer. It's a very common device. Do you know for what we use this thermometer, students? So thermometer is used in order to find the body temperature. Yes, I hope you all are aware of it, right? So we shall be discussing about how to read a thermometer. Yes, we all are using the thermometer. But it is not necessary that every one of us are aware of using the thermometer in a proper way. Is that clear? So we shall be discussing that. Then we will discuss about different kinds of thermometer. Now the thermometer which we are using for our purpose means to find out the measure of temperature of our body. That is a clinical thermometer. Okay, so there are different types of thermometers that we are going to discuss. Clear, students? Then Under the next heading, that is transfer of heat. Now this heat can be transferred to the surroundings. Alright. So under that topic we'll be coming across the processes, different processes: conduction, convection and radiation. Okay. These are the different methods in which the transfer of heat occurs. So at the end of this chapter we shall be discussing about clothes in summer and winter. That means the different types of clothes which we prefer to wear in summer and winter. And at the end of the chapter we will discuss about clothes in summer and winter. Means the choice of clothes which people use to wear during the summer and winter season. Alright, so all these points we shall be discussing in our ongoing chapter. That means throughout this week. I hope the preview is clear for you all. Yes, students. So from tomorrow we should start with the different topics, topic wise, along with some activities. Is that clear? So this was enough for today. I wind up, and at the end let us recapitulate what we have done in this session. So in this session, students, I have made you aware, or rather I have tried to discuss about the different concepts which we will be coming across in this chapter. We have discussed that. Clear? So I wind up for today. Thank you. Stay safe, stay well.